So this whole beef might just be fucking just to get.
See, Tony lost me when he's acted like Philadelphia didn't have any food. I think that he's just going old school because there's a lot of great new restaurants in there. As the person who really did Fez's mixtape, Kathleen from the Bronx will tell you.
That's right. Hey, Anthony, why don't you fucking talk to Kathleen?
You feel this building moving?
Yeah.
Yep.
What's that about?
The floor's going up and down. Okay.
Want me to go look outside?
Yeah.
I thought I was going crazy for a second.
Yeah, me too.
The whole room really just started bouncing.
It's an earthquake. Earthquake hit. Earthquake. Where did it hit?
Just heard earthquake. No details as of right now. I'll check Twitter since no news feeds are fucking.
That's fucking weird as shit.
That's a little scary.
That was the weirdest sensation of just the room going up and down. Not shaking back and forth, but going up and down.
Yeah, it was going up and down.
Yeah.
We'll try to get some reports on that. But very, very strange earthquake.
Everyone on Twitter is saying earthquake from New York City to Virginia.
Wow. Charlie, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
What's up, boys? I was sitting at a red light. I'm in Queens on my way back to work after lunch, and I just felt my car shaking. And I look over at the stop sign next to me. The thing is vibrating back and forth, and I'm like, wow, that's kind of weird. Is it the wind? The next thing is Ronnie Yu out of the radio saying, wow, is this building moving? I just had a really surreal experience.
That was nuts. That was just nuts.
Ronnie, I lived in Southern California for 3 years and slept through 3 earthquakes, never experienced it, and now I'm living in New York and I get to experience an earthquake. It's a little strange.
Let's go over to Matt in Virginia. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, I'm down here in Charlottesville, Virginia, about 500 miles away from you guys, and we just had an earthquake here like 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, we were in the same exact earthquake, so it's already popping up that it hit as far as Washington, D.C., and we felt it here in New York. We're 36 stories up in the air right now, so that's a very weird feeling to be in that.
No, Virginia to Toronto. Jesus.
Here is Steve. Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ronnie, I'm sitting here listening to the show, and I hear this rumble of, oh. First I thought it was like a delivery truck outside. So I thought, all right, we have to go up and get to the front door. And then all of a sudden, the whole thing just started shaking. The whole house was shaking, man.
We just bounced. Fezzi put it the best way, that we were going up and down like a basketball here, and not a swaying feeling like you would expect. It was the strangest fucking feel.
One of those old belts where you lost weight, like in the 60s, that's what it felt like. It was crazy. And then, like, I'm like,
oh, you're talking about one of those fucking belts like they would wrap around you? That's really fucking weird. All right, thanks, man.
I don't think those things work.
We are a very big East Coast earthquake. Now, as far as I know, I'm not seeing anything. 5.8 earthquake that hit near D.C. So just to the people in Virginia and D.C., I felt it here in Midtown Manhattan.
Without a doubt.
This said felt almost 90 miles away. How far are we from D.C.? We've got to be at least that. Here's Jay. Jay, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Big fan, long time, first time. Hey, I thought you guys were joking about the earthquake. I'm sitting here at the light in Abbeville, and my car's shaking, and I go, what the fuck's going on? And then I turn you guys on, and then you guys are talking about it. You're not joking, right?
No, we're 100%. We just felt it in this building.
234 miles.
We're 234 miles from where they're saying the earthquake took place. And when I first felt it, no one else in the room was talking about it. But then as I looked down the hall, I'm watching people, everyone stopped. And that gave me the weirdest fucking vibe. And then HTG sent, and that's when it's like, do you feel the building, swaying? And you guys were like, yeah. And then Fez having the up and down was fucking dead on, because you would expect to be in a swaying building, but it was literally bouncing like a basketball, just really lightly. And then HTG sent me the thing of earthquake, and that was too fucking weird. Here's Keith in West Virginia. You're on it, Fez.
Mahabone. Ronnie, same thing. I'm in southern West Virginia. I'm probably 250, 300 miles from D.C. the other way, and sitting at a stop sign, got you guys on the radio, and it felt like the car was torquing, like shifting right and left for about 4 or 5 seconds.
Really, really bizarre.
Jesus.
Really, really strange.
2012.
Let's go over to Nancy in Charlotte. You're on Fez.
Hi.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I just felt the car going up and down, just like you said. Not a swing side to side, but bouncing up and down. It's the weirdest thing.
Well, so Charlotte, all the way from Charlotte, West Virginia, we felt it here in the city. Very, that's a long fucking distance.
Yeah,
Let's try to map this whole thing out, Hicks. All right, thanks. Here's MJ in Connecticut. You're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie B, just checking in Danbury, Connecticut. We're about 70 miles northeast of the city, and I just felt it, too. I thought there was someone in my trunk. My whole car was shaking.
That's, according to this, about 300 miles away from D.C. Now I'm being told it was felt in D.C., New York, North Carolina, and Ohio. That is a gigantic amount. Now, here where we are in Manhattan, when you feel, and you're in a skyscraper, and you feel the building move, it's not a good fucking feeling.
No.
So the last thing I was thinking was earthquake. That would not have even dawned on me.
No, at first I thought this was the stroke coming.
We're 600 miles away from Ohio, and I felt it.
Here's Todd in Columbus. You're on Fez.
Yeah, we were in a 5-story building here in Columbus, Ohio, and we felt it here.
Now, how quickly before you knew that it was an earthquake?
Not too far. I was listening to you guys talk about it, and that's when everybody kind of stood up and asked everybody if they felt that.
Now, for you to be sitting in Ohio and knowing that I'm in New York, saying, "Is this building moving?" and you feel the building moving in Ohio, you must have felt fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty intense.
All right, talk to you later. That is bizarre. That is a long haul.
That's ridiculous.
Now, as far as I can see, I'm not seeing anything on TV. They evacuated the Capitol building.
Evacuated the Pentagon, too, I think.
But I'm sure they had the same kind of feelings we had.
Yeah.
Like, is this a fucking terrorist attack?
People are saying Toronto felt it, too.
That's crazy.
If that's true. Yeah,
How many more miles does that add to it?
Jeez, that's got to be another fucking 300.
It's about 500 miles from Toronto to D.C.
Look at Hicks fucking blowing that stuff out.
Well, I'm just wondering about aftershocks.
Here's John in Cleveland. You're on Manifest.
Hey, Ronnie, how's it going?
Good. What do you say?
Well, I'm at the Indians game today, and we could feel it at the Progressive Field here. And then it was weird. People just kind of were looking around like, there might have been something going on because there's a lot of construction downtown. But then I checked my Twitter, and it started blowing up right away about there being an earthquake.
All right. Thanks. Chris writes into us, earthquakes are always vertical, not horizontal. Well, believe me when I tell you, sitting in Manhattan, the last thing I expected to be in was an earthquake. So it never occurred to me that it was an earthquake. I just had the weird feeling of being in a building that's fucking moving.
Oh, hashtag earthquake. Beautiful.
You think when you live in a certain area, you get trade-offs, you know, weather and natural disaster-wise. Like if you're in Florida, yeah, you'll get hurricanes.
Right.
But you wouldn't have to worry about earthquakes.
Here's Mike. Mike, you're on Run of Fez.
Party B checking in from Boston on the 10th floor of my apartment building. Felt it right as you were mentioning it.
You are fucking kidding me, Boston.
Yeah,
all right,
it was
so
crazy.
Now give me the full map, Hicks, to go from Boston, North Carolina, to fucking Cleveland. That's covering a lot of goddamn square miles. Wow, Boston felt this. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Gary in Buffalo, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie, I felt it too. I was at my computer desk and started going back and forth. And CNN said it was like a 5.8 magnitude. And you know what the scary part is? I mean, obviously we're hundreds and hundreds of miles away, and so are you folks. And just to feel things moving like that, and you're not even anywhere in an epicenter, and we're not talking to 7, 8, 9 magnitude. That's the terrifying part.
A 5.8, they would basically laugh off in California.
Yep.
And we felt it all over the East Coast. Now, to the people out west, we just never get these, all right?
I never felt
you know how you guys go nuts when it snows and we act like you're dicks? That was weird for us.
My cell phone's not even working, and I just saw a news report come across that like a bunch of cell phones all at the East Coast are fucked up now.
Well, Sprint's working fine.
I can't send texts on Verizon.
I'm going to see if I can... Well, your cell phone might not be working because everybody's texting at the same time.
Yeah, I have perfect service, and I'm looking online, though. There are outage reports. It's just bizarre.
Hey, Nikki, you're on Fez.
Hi. Am I on? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You need to get it up online really quick on 202 Friends of Twitter that you broke the story live to all these people in the United States simultaneously.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't care about that.
Yes, you do. Come on, get the story up there.
Why would I give a fuck about that, Nikki? I'm not, because I'm not CNN. I'm not trying to fucking say get the news here first.
Fucking our Morrow channel, Jesus Christ. Rude is saying it's 6.2.
I thought somebody fucking blew something up in the basement here, and I fucking said to my guys, "Do you feel the building moving?"
Yes, which is still you just want to fucking hear back.
Now, am I crazy, or did that last like 4 or 5 seconds?
No, it lasted a while.
It felt pulsating.
But if I was doing anything else other than sitting in the chair, I might not have felt it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I feel like if I was doing almost anything, my texts aren't going out either because everybody's fucking texting each other. Here's Floyd, New Hampshire. You're on Manifest.
Mr. B, I'm probably about 45, 50 minutes north of Boston, and right when you said it, I was outside cleaning my car, and I felt it under my feet, thought I was crazy. My boss comes out of the store and asks me what's going on, and the neighbor runs out, too. Right when you said it. Amazing.
Yeah, well, is the weird thing, is that, it didn't seem like there was a rumble, because here's people from all over the country saying they hear it as I'm asking you, is this building shaking?
Fuck. Yeah, it's fucking 500 miles. Seems we've got about 500-600 miles from D.C., from the center of it.
That is nuts. Ron and Fez show. According to Nikki in Florida, breaking the news first.
That's right.
About an earthquake. I was the first person to say an earthquake happened here. Now, the interesting thing is, I don't see damage anywhere.
No. Nothing reported.
Nowhere is there damage.
On Twitter, though, someone said an entire restaurant got up and left and didn't pay their bill after they felt the earthquake.
I'm sure.
Free lunch.
Didn't you feel like leaving here? And didn't it also? Did you have the thing of, hey, I don't even know where the stairs are in this building?
Yeah. I was like, wait, what? Let's go to break.
Yeah, I want to go. I wanted to go outside and check what's going on. And I was like, oh wait, we're doing this.
Why?
Yeah, we're doing a show.
Yeah, this is happening.
I don't know how much stronger it felt when you're in D.C. than what we felt here. We had a pretty good pop here in Manhattan, and we're on rock. I mean, we're on solid rock. Chris, you're on Run Fest.
Yeah, I just need to point out the simple fact that Bezzy has a problem with getting on the subway and an elevator, and you just said, is the building moving? And the only thing Bez could come up with was, oh, well.
I don't know. I don't
remember
that.
saying, oh, well. Oh, well.
That's what you said. I heard it. I even laughed at it because I thought it was funny.
I'll check the tape.
All right, someone said that Colorado had a 5.3 today. People were saying get ready for aftershocks.
Yeah, largest natural earthquake in Colorado in more than a century. Hit, I guess, early this morning, I guess. Yeah.
That's fucking weird. Here's Greg in Virginia, says he knows a little more about it. Go ahead, Greg.
Hey, Ronnie. If you go on a website, it's earthquake.usgs.gov. In real time, it tells you where and when all the earthquakes happen in the world. So this earthquake happened in Richmond, Virginia. It's about 40 miles outside of Richmond, between Richmond and Charlottesville is where the epicenter was. And I live here in Richmond. I thought a tree had fallen on my house.
All right, thanks, bro. Kevin, you're on Run Fest.
Hey, I felt it 180 miles away. I just did the maps. I looked out and my pool water was rippling. It was awesome.
Very, very weird. All right, we got a break here. We'll come back and wrap it up. It's the Ron and Fez Show. According to Nikki in Florida, I was the person who announced the earthquake to the world. One of my on-the-spot reporters all the time is always out there for us. Lily stopped in. Lily, how are things going on the 37th floor?
I'm kind of like the man on the street, except I'm not on the street. I'm in the building. It's pretty chaotic up there, actually. Grown men running out of their offices, freaking out, asking to go home early. It's really funny. What? Yeah, they're like, can we leave early?
Here is Jason. Jason, you're on the Run and Fez Show.
Hey, guys, it's your buddy, the Candyman.
Hey, Candyman, what's up?
Candyman.
Hey, I'm out in West Virginia now, and we felt it here. And Zito is correct. All the cell phones are down. I'm actually on my OnStar phone in my car.
Well, they're not down because, like, something has happened to the phones. They're down because everybody in the country feels...
Exactly. Everybody's calling to see if everybody's okay.
Which fucks it up because...
They start worrying because you can't get anyone.
You know, the whole point of having a cell phone is like, this is my emergency phone. Lily, you didn't feel it at all?
No, I was standing up talking to somebody and I didn't feel anything.
Did you go back and grab when I first bring it up?
Yeah, he has it.
First of all, I was doing a killer fucking show. Just really touching all four. All right, let's go back and play this and let Lily hear it live.
The Kathleen.
You feel this building moving?
Yeah.
Yep.
What's that about?
The floor's going up and down.
All right, that was the actual moment. So this Fez did not take it as simply as that other person said.
Yeah.
You acted accordingly.
Yeah, and I also, when you said, did you feel this building moving, that's been done to me before, and I wondered how you guys were making the actual room move to play a joke on me.
I was hoping to look by and see 3 interns running past really fast because, you know, we have stupid interns who run around here. But the building did not sway as you would think. It bounced a little bit up and down. Now, people writing in, it is shallow. It's a shallow earthquake, and that's why it was felt so far away. All right, there's people all over the place outside of their buildings why we stay inside ours. How stupid we are. Here's Martin in California. You're on Fez.
What a bunch of pussies out there.
wanted to go home early because of an earthquake. Let me think about a real earthquake. I'm here in California. I'm walking across my driveway. The earthquake sent like a springboard setting up in the air. Not high, but, just maybe a foot or so. I kept walking to go water my lawn. It's nothing. Do you guys want to call in sick tomorrow? What a bunch of pussies.
That's really funny. Thanks, Martin. California is going to start and fucking spread their wings right now. Dave in California.
What's up, Ronnie?
Yeah.
Hey, man, a 5.9 ain't nothing to joke about, man. That's pretty serious.
Now, what is some of the bigger ones that... Well, here's the weird thing. I'm not seeing anything of any real damage.
No, you're going to get some stuff knocked off of shelves and stuff like that. But the building codes, they stand up for that kind of stuff, even on the east side.
Thanks, bro.
Later, bro.
Just got a call from Rob Cross. He was talking to one of his jocks down in D.C. at XM. Apparently, they're debating down there whether to send non-essential personnel home. Broken glass, pieces of the ceiling on the floor. Shit like that going on down there.
Well, they are a little closer to the epicenter, and they store broken glass down that way.
People are ready for an aftershock. They're like, it's coming, guys. It's coming.
By the way, in radio, everybody is non-essential. There is no such thing as an essential person. When I used to work in Florida, they would be like, who's joining the hurricane team? I go, not me. And they're like, seriously, you don't want to be part of the hurricane team? Be on the air the whole time? I go, no.
Why?
They're like, why? I go, no one's going to fucking hear us. What are we going to be, rocking hard during a fucking hurricane? The fucking tower's going to be knocked over. Here's Carl in San Francisco. You're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Ronnie. Nothing here in San Francisco yet. Maybe it's still on its way over. But I was going to say the earthquake that flattened Christchurch, New Zealand last year was a 6.3, and that was quite a mess. So you guys got off pretty lucky on this one.
Well, again, when you stay in the fives, that's considered a moderate earthquake. A moderate earthquake, and we felt it all over the East Coast. Shockingly far. People felt it on the East Coast.
The news is now saying felt in Detroit as well.
I actually had that on Twitter that somebody from outside of Detroit wrote. Very, very weird. All right, let's go back and listen to the moment that it happened again.
The Kathleen.
You feel this building moving?
Yeah.
Yep.
What's that about?
The floor's going up and down. Okay.
Okay. Well, at that point, I'm looking around. See, here's what weirded me out. I felt it in here, so I'm hoping to see a couple of fucking idiots run by. But then I can look like a block down the hall here, and I'm watching people just stop in the hallway.
What was that?
And put their hands out and look. Because how long did it feel like it lasted? Like 5 or 6 seconds?
It felt like it lasted that long, but now I'm thinking it came like twice. Like we felt it when you first said it, and then felt it again afterwards.
No, we definitely felt it twice, yeah. It was definitely fucking pulsating.
It felt like you were sitting on a basketball. Is the only thing I can think of. Just a little tiny, bounce. A little tiny bounce. Which is weird. It's just something that you don't normally have to deal with. Let's go over to Scooter. You're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Fezzy.
Hey.
Nice to hear your voice, Lily.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Ronnie, or Fezzy here. I'm just wondering if this is going to change your travel plans for the way home. I mean, as far as getting on the elevator, is that going to affect your travel today?
Oh, you got an elevator. You got a subway. There's a lot of things to think about.
Yeah, I mean,
I do not want to get in the elevator, and yet I also don't want to stay up on the 36th floor either.
Do you want to walk down 36 floors?
I would like to try that if it's available to me.
I don't think that it is. Check and tell him that Fez would like to walk down and say, because I think they set off an alarm if you try that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Here's Mark, you're on Fez.
Hi, guys. How you doing? From Los Angeles area.
Los Angeles, California, home of the Doors.
Well, before I get into the smack talk, let me give you some genuinely useful information here.
Okay.
We've seen these 5.9s before, and what really works after an earthquake, all the text messaging stops working, the cell phone stopped working because they're all overloaded and everything. But if you have a BlackBerry, fire up the pin messages in the BBM. That's the only thing that worked the last time we had a good shake here. Just a little public service announcement. But
There you go, Mark from L.A. Hey, I've been there, I've done that.
Guys, this is funny. This is hilarious.
Just to hear us.
Grow a pair. Go home and get your fucking shine box.
Well, here's the thing, though. But it's one of those things that we've just never done it. I've seen a little bit of snow hit down south and watched people drive off the fucking road.
Right. And if it ever snowed here, you would have absolute pandemonium because you're having it back there on an earthquake. So.
Now, how often do you have earthquakes there on the West Coast?
Oh, just about every day, but you don't feel them that often.
Yeah, the ones that you feel.
A 5.9, that's a really good shake. That's a, is this it? Do we need to find the earthquake kit kind of shake?
Yeah.
But no, do think about the BlackBerry messaging because that's the only way I could get in touch with my kids the last time a good one hit here.
Thanks, bro.
All right, man.
Peace.
What's in an earthquake kit? You're pretty much fucked. There's just fucking rubble falling on top of your head.
No, they've got, like flashlights and shit like that. They got stuff ready.
I checked on the stairs for Fez.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can walk down the stairs, and you have the option to do it any day. So
I had no idea that.
I didn't even know where they were. I had to ask where they were.
Where are they?
I think they're when you're walking down the hall, like in that freight elevator area. I think there's like one of those doors that's like just a white door. Actually leads to stairs.
Do you want to take the stairs, Fezzy, or the elevator?
I want to take the stairs.
Really?
Yeah.
That's 36 floors.
What if like one of us rides down with you? We'll like make it like a
Down with us, or somebody's walking down with them? Because that's pretty fucking far. 36 floors is probably going to take you 10, 15 minutes.
Easy.
Even going down?
Yeah, just in time.
Unless I fall.
Gotta do them two at a time, Fezzy.
That's really a long haul. Well, we got like about a 1 minute fucking elevator ride.
Yeah.
That's a long elevator ride.
Yeah.
Who did you check with on that?
I called our receptionist, who actually thought I was stupid for even asking where the stairs was.
Tell her she's fucking stupid because she's going to say hello to everyone who comes in here.
Yeah, what the fuck does she
Did she
feel?
know for sure?
She said people take them all the time. She said, I can show you exactly where they are. And I said, it's totally okay to take them. And she
What
said, yeah.
people take them?
I don't know, exercise conscious? I have no idea who's taking the stairs.
Drifters? That seems odd. I think she's lying to you, Zito.
She's constantly lying. Let's go over here to Frank. Frank, you're on the fence.
Hey, do you think Anthony Cumia grabbed his to-go bag and he's heading to the mountains by now?
He might have just shot his neighbors dead.
Well, that's not
First
bad.
thing first, he had to fucking make sure the perimeter.
Twitter's saying that they're saying to not use the DC Metro. They're concerned about aftershocks. Don't get on the fucking Metro in DC.
Riding on the Metro. I like the fact that Rob doesn't know whether to send his DC people home or not. We're debating. It's so fucking funny.
Non-essential personnel, Ron. Non-essential.
All right, who on our team do you say is non-essential?
Send the computer home.
No, what this team needs to be firing on all cylinders.
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't know who we would decide is our non-essential. Who's walking down with Fez?
Not it.
I'll walk down with you, Fez.
Children.
Well, I called it, so.
You've got to stay. You're working.
I'll walk down and take the elevator back up.
I really
I
have
would
to
do that
shit.
for you.
I don't think I can do it. I have to go to the bathroom really bad. I can't take that type of time.
I don't know if I could walk down 36 stories either.
Fuck that.
Fez, you definitely
I
have to do
also
the
don't
elevator?
think you're allowed to do it.
Yeah, I had a more of an authority than the receptionist because I had
Hicks, go down and open the door and see if you're allowed, or send the kids down real quick just to see if you're allowed to open that door.
because I can't imagine they want people wandering around the stairwells.
Why not?
Security's
There's
so
a place to
tight
smoke.
around here.
That's right. So smoking in there. I think it locks behind you, maybe. So then you're fucked. So then once that door closes, you
So
can't.
what else are you going to do? Fucking get back on another room?
I don't even know where it lets you out downstairs.
Is that our intern there? Those shorts are retarded. Who's ever wearing those?
That's Seth.
Rob just called to ask why you'd even want to go outside, Fez, because you're surrounded by 50 stories of glass everywhere.
Oh,
Central
Jesus,
Avenue.
that's a really good point. Stay in here, Fez. Live here. Live in the sky. All right, everybody wants to tell us their own fucking special thing. Let's go over to Rob. Rob, you're on the Fez.
Hey, Ronnie B. I'm in Virginia. I was on 66. I'm sure you remember 66 when you were down here.
Sure do.
And we were stuck in one of our great traffic jams for one of the many accidents we had, and it felt like some big trucks were driving by. I didn't know what was going on. I thought somebody was pushing into me from behind.
Here's Ted. Ted, you're on the Fez.
Hey, how's it going? I just want to congratulate the Ron and Fez show on being the first ever Aftershock Jocks on radio. So congratulations, guys.
Aftershock and Jock.
Like Nicky said, you broke the story. You should get that on Twitter and get it out there.
Well, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was on the air. I love the fact that the guy called up and said, Fez worries about everything and then handled this one so calmly. When you listen back, it didn't sound all that calm.
Not close.
The Kathleen.
You feel this building moving?
Yeah.
Yep.
What's that about?
The floor's going up and down. Okay.
Okay.
Pepper was the
I
one who
resigned
had...
my fate.
What was Pepper's?
Just completely calm. Yep.
Yep,
I feel
Yeah,
it.
we're probably gonna die soon. I guess, got anything to say? Oh, Twitter. N-bombs flying all over the place.
Why?
And kick people out the store because of that mini earthquake. All in caps lock. So I had to go to Twitter before the news to find out what the fuck was happening.
Let's go over to Chris in Texas. You're on Fez.
Hey, guys. Actually, that okay sounded like Fez resigning. Said, this is it. I'm dying. My real reason for calling was they said the last earthquake was in Maryland last summer, was a 3.6. That was the largest one they've had in record. And then this 5.9, which they're saying for every point it goes up is like a factor of 1,000. So this one is probably about 10,000 times worse than the 3.6.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it that we've never felt a earthquake on the East Coast like this before, where everybody within at least 1,000 square miles was feeling this.
Yeah, easy.
If not more.
To Detroit, as far south as like South Carolina. That's crazy.
Fez passed me a note that he peed in his pants a little bit.
Oh.
And I don't think that that's bad.
That's why I wrote it in a note.
Oh.
So it didn't get brought up.
I thought you wanted me to read it.
It wasn't, please make this announcement.
It smells pissy in here.
Stair update. The stairs are not allowed to be taken. And then the security guard acted like some type of meteorologist when he was like, we just felt aftershocks. The building is structurally sound. The elevators are working. You can take the elevator.
Yeah, but what if we can't? What are the stairs there for if you're not allowed to take them?
In an emergency, that's what the stairs are there for.
Right.
We've just had a 5.8 earthquake felt in New York City.
I'm with you, Fez.
I'm going to ride down with you, Fez.
Thank you. But I mean, if it's not today, when are these stairs available? That's ridiculous.
Right, but here's the thing: you can open you can open the stairs. It's just going to set off the alarm. You do have a way out of the building, but it's just going to set off the alarm.
I just want to say security is meant to keep us safe, not locked in, some sort of shaking building.
All right, you don't want to turn into this guy screaming, Fez. You want to be calm guy. Here's Joy. Joy in California.
Hi, Ronnie. How are you?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that I'm really glad that you guys weren't playing a bit on Fez. I was listening out here in California, and if you listen to the tape, you ask if the building is moving, and someone laughs in the background. So I really thought you guys were doing one over on Fez again. So.
Well, we've done that bit a million times to Fez.
But I wondered how you were doing it so elaborately this time.
We've done that.
I just felt like Fez was validated in this one moment with the earthquake that hit the entire eastern seaboard.
Yeah, Fez was validated on 9/11. What we worry about here is not earthquakes. We worry about the 9/11s getting us.
Oh, I totally hear you, Ron. I'm from Ohio, so whenever I get an earthquake out here in California, it freaks me out and everyone laughs at me. But I was seriously driving in my car, listening to you guys and thinking, here we go again. And actually, it was legitimate. So, bravo.
All right, Carter wrote, apparently Yngwie Malmsteen finally unlocked the secret chord progression, and then he wrote, NYC, who farted? Fez better start praying to that God that he doesn't believe in. Frank in Texas, you're on, Fez.
Yeah, hey Ronnie. I was originally going to do I felt the earthquake down in Texas going to a big burrito joke, but I've decided to change, and I now feel that we should name today's closing song "Solid Like a Rock" in honor of both the Northeast earthquake
I love it.
and passing of our man Ashford.
We lost him, and then also the earthquake, and now we can do Solid as a Rock.
Perfect.
As Fez will be taking the elevator down. I'm going to be right there with you.
Thank you.
I was not going to be right there with you on the stairs. That was going to be Lily's job.
Solidarity.
Do you know CPR?
I do, actually. I did it in high school.
I know CCR. So if anyone has a heart attack, I can start singing Bad Moon on the Rise to them.
Just as good as the other.
I guess it'd be
I
comforting
think you're
at
right.
least.
I think you're right.
Oh, chest hurts. That's a good tune.
Well, everything is settled back down. Do you feel settled down now, Fez?
No, I'm just waiting for it to happen again. See? That's...
No, wait. Now I can't even feel whether it's real or not.
See? That's what I'm... The floor just feels completely unsolid. Unstable.
It's Jell-O floor.
Do we not have enough time to hear when it broke again?
I can arrange that.
Yeah. Let's take a quick listen.
The Kathleen.
You feel this building moving?
Yeah.
Yep.
What's that about?
I don't... The floor's going up and down. Okay.
That's my favorite. Were you sitting or standing then?
I was sitting, but with my feet on the ground.
And your head in the sky.
Reaching for the stars.
Were you guys all sitting, though? Because I was standing and didn't feel anything. So
I think I
wonder...
was sitting, and it almost felt like you were sitting on a ball. Like the ball just started like bouncing. It wasn't enough to feel like, whoa, or there wasn't anything swinging in there. It was so small. And the part that I was being quiet there is because I'm looking down the hall and watching everyone in the hall stopped. And that's when I knew, like, oh, shit, the whole fucking building feels this.
It's over.
It was like if you were on a trampoline, but there was like sitting, and there was like a baby at the other end, just like jumping up and down. It was very minor.
It always is funny to start jumping on the trampoline while other people are sitting there and forcing them to bounce around. But it was like a baby, but like a dead baby.
Best kind.
Well, Lily, you staying and doing your show? Or are you going to be essential?
I'm essential, and I'm a trooper.
But you haven't heard from Jenny yet.
Yeah, she might have just
I think... Yeah, I should
Rich
text
girl
her.
might not even come in. Text how? With what?
Oh, right.
Text don't work. I wonder if the phone itself works, though. I'm going to try that. Hey, honey, your Uncle Todd was in a earthquake today. What are you wearing?
What are you doing?
What are you wearing underneath, huh? Oh, bad girl. Who's a bad girl? Who's Uncle Rag's going to get them?
Is that my niece again?
No, Fezzy, that would be dirty. The other day, Fez had to go and call his niece back because he thought that I called his niece and talked dirty to him. And then he had to call her back to say, I was just kidding when I was talking dirty. And I'm like, what are you doing? I would never do that to your niece. What is she, 4 now?
About that, yes.
How old is your niece, really?
I have a niece that's 26.
Then you must be really old. Seriously.
Jesus Christ.
You've got a niece leaving the dateable years.
Over the hill.
Oh, this...
Come on. It's not over
I
the
guess...
hill.
Oh, it's way over. It's unfuckable at that age.
Come on.
I guess Milfy, sure. If you're into the Milfy stuff. All right, everybody, stay solid as a rock today. I'm going to take Fezzy down to the ground level. You going to maybe make that ride?
I can't imagine getting in a little box.
Who gets to hold hands with Uncle Ronnie, huh? Who gets to hold hands?
Me.
All right, that's it for us. See you guys in here tomorrow.
That's the Dubai Show.